To this story that shows absolutely awkward tension within Fox News and the Republican Party, but that's not why we're covering it. We're covering it because it actually can matter. We've mentioned this before. Rupert Murdoch remains a very powerful owner of the largest mainstream conservative media empire, and we've seen Fox News has now started just ignoring entire Trump speeches. Murdoch outlets say he's unworthy to be president again. And then you have someone who used to be the kind of center-right leader of the Republican Bush party, Karl Rove. He's writing in, of all places, Rupert Murdoch's Wall Street Journal that Trump is hoarding millions of dollars from Republican donors. He's not helping other Republicans. And then you have it, quote, donors might not keep giving. Candidates might start to wonder how strong an ally Trump really is. And then there's a shot at the discredited claims about the 2020 election. That may all sound standard and like a low bar, but you don't usually hear that from conservative Republicans in a conservative political outlet like the editorial side of the Journal. Now, Trump was giving that primetime rally in Arizona on Friday. The Fox News evening lineup did not take it live. Here's what they did.
Joining us now, and I'm delighted he's with us, Governor Ron DeSantis from the great state of Florida. I mean, you're just the guy, you're the man of the moment.
The man of the moment, while the former president and self-proclaimed head of the party is talking. You don't see that every day. And everyone, let me tell you, everyone in politics knows what's going on here. They ignore the rally. They gave 13 minutes to DeSantis. Some people saying, that's just cold, man. Now, some at Fox are also worried about what Trump will do, and no one is writing anything right now about who's coming and going. We're just following the split. Trump went after the Fox and Friends hosts of going to the, quote, dark side after they mentioned the factual matter that he is sagging in some Republican primary polls. And then you get this uncomfortable moment where one host mentioned the polling again.
75% of Democrats want somebody else. In the same poll, 55%.
There's that clone shot again.
55% of Republicans or people leaning Republican want somebody other than Donald Trump to run. That's up 6% from their earlier poll.
And if the former president's watching, you should know those are just the numbers you're relaying. You didn't come up with those numbers, right?
CNN came up with them.
Right.
Ainsley said that if this was a fascinating poll. It is. That's why we just talked about it.
Yeah, but live TV can be, well, revealing. Let's look as that smile begins to fade from Mr. Kilmeade's face when he realizes he is caught live on camera with a co-host talking again about these Republicans who, let's keep it going, just don't like Trump as much as they used to. He almost looks like he's concerned someone might catch him not saying this, but just being near it. The laughter you hear is from Lincoln Project co-founder Rick Wilson. You're not a big lefty.
No,
That's not how you spent your life.
Not how I roll.
You know this world. We wanted to get your view on what's going on, and particularly, as I mentioned, however it plays out, you don't have that DeSantis programming by accident, do you?
Listen, this is a very considered decision on Murdoch's part. They have decided Ron DeSantis is the new boy wonder. As long as Donald Trump keeps bleeding out, they're going to keep pressing button. Ron DeSantis has got hot and cold running Republican elites and consultants flying down to Tallahassee to kiss the ring and other parts. He is the man of the moment with the billionaire class in the Republican Party, and it's driving Donald Trump out of his damn mind. He sits in the bridal suite at Mar-a-Lago or in his room at Bedminster and throws things at the walls every time he sees Ron DeSantis on Fox, which is about every 35 seconds now. I mean, that one 13-minute clip is just one of the probably half a dozen hits he's done on the show, on the channel in that week. He is the guy Rupert has picked, and Rupert owns the most powerful normative force in Republican politics outside of Trump.